Hey y'all, come on in.
I'm here with my dad in Georgia. We're making some crab and shrimp cakes, balls, with our leftover or extra flounder stuffing. But I have a quick question. In your family, a lot of the guys cook, but on my mom's side, none of the men cooked. What's up with that? Is that a Bayou La Batre thing? Because she's from Alabama too.
That must be a Bayou La Batre thing, because all the men cooked down there because they all had to brag over who could cook better.
Okay, but then are they only cooking and showing off with the seafood, or are they showing off with other things too?
Well, they cook a variety of food there, mostly wild game or game. There's Italian people there, so there's some Italian down there. But anyway, most of the men did a lot of cooking. We all did growing up.
Yeah.
We had to eat.
Yeah.
So now we're going to use some leftover that we had for our stuffed flounder. We've already sauteed up our vegetables, which is celery, onion, bell pepper, and green onions. We've already sauteed our shrimp, mixed our crab in with it, with butter, Worcestershire, and some seafood spices. Then we added our stuffing mix. I like to use this herb seasoning from Sprouts. And then we added 3 eggs, whites, and probably 3 spoons of mayonnaise. And now we're going to make a crab ball. We take larger shrimp and we cut them up into chunks. And that way, everybody that takes a bite gets a bite of shrimp. And they don't complain like, where's the shrimp? So I'm just taking this ice cream scoop and I'm going to make some little shrimp and crab balls. You can fry these. Normally I would fry them. But tonight we're just going to bake them because we already have the oven on.
So if you grew up in Bayou La Batre, you have easy access to shrimp and crab. It's not so expensive. Everywhere else, it's expensive to buy shrimp and crab.
You're right.
You get spoiled rotten down there.
Yeah. Yep. Well, everybody in Bayou La Batre, most people all cook seafood, but it all started back the original days, back in the late 1600s and 1700s, and a little bit up through 1800. So it was basically what they had in their garden to help make the mix, like in Bayou La Batre, which is South Alabama, or if you've ever seen the movie Forrest Gump.
That's right, Forrest Gump. He goes there at the end of the movie.
That's where, he's there.
Well, that's where he goes. That's where Bubba's from.
Yep, that's where Bubba's from. So Bubba was an interesting character because there were many Bubbas there and there were many Forrests there. So when you look at the fictional characters in the movie.
Did you have somebody named Bubba in your family?
Everybody tried to be Bubba.
Why?
They thought it was cool. Hey, Bubba, come on in here, Bubba.
Maybe that's where I got the hey, y'all come on in.
Maybe not in my immediate family, but there were a lot of Bubbas there. So our ancestors founded all that. They were boat builders. They built old wooden schooners in the old days that schoonered all the supplies up and down the coast and through the coast. And then they became shrimpers and crabbers and oystermen and just about a little bit of anything to make a living. So it was a fun place to grow up.
Fun as in, I think you got into a little trouble.
Yeah. So now we're going to take the shrimp and crab stuffed balls. We're going to put them in the oven. Since everything's already cooked, we're going to only cook them for about 10 minutes and see what they look like first. Normally I fry these, but tonight we're just going to bake them so they can be either or. So we're going to try 10 minutes for start.